what it was that brought you to SMU.
Yeah, I would say for my last year, I just wanted to go up to the highest level, and I know SMU going to the ACC was a big factor, and Andy coming over here was kind of the selling point. I think he's a coach that goes well with my personality and can help me get better in the weak points of my game, take my game to the next level.
If you don't mind sharing, so what the areas of your game that you want to work on and what he can do and what his coaching staff can do to help you get there.
Yeah, Andy is an elite shooting coach. That's kind of like what he did even before he was a head coach. And the first thing when I got down here that we even worked on was that, just mechanics and shooting and stuff like that. So one of my big things was to get that percentage up in those fields and kind of learn how to play more around the arc. So I feel like he's already helped me a lot in just those areas.
What's the team chemistry like so far that you're seeing?
It's really good. I mean, I think being older helps a lot, and we're an older team. So we have guys that kind of get it, been there, done it. So it's easier to gel with guys like that. And then we got a good mix. We got two freshmen, and Chance and Mitchell, who are really kind of mature for their age already, and they come in every day wanting to compete and wanting to learn. So it's been good. And then off the court, we all are kind of in different places in our life. Like, I know me and Cario, we go out with our girlfriends all the time, and I think it just shows that maturity and having an older group can go a long way.
How do you feel about playing in the ACC again? And from your experience, what does this group need to do to get ready for that?
Yeah, I'm excited to play in the ACC again. My last year, give it a hopefully go out with a bang, and I feel like this group has all the pieces to go really far, and not just the ACC, but into March. It's just going to come down to what I feel like a lot of teams come down to is just how you play on the court and how you handle adversity. And you can have all the talent, but as long as you know how to play together, I think that's everything.
What do you need to see from the team to get to that point where you are playing together? Is it you got to be out there in the games and then try to work that out, or do you feel like it can be achieved before the season?
I feel like a little bit of both, and I feel like that's why some of the scrimmages we have coming up will help that in a real game environment, especially going to Oklahoma State. That's also an away environment, which can always help bring guys together, being away from home. But I also think just practice playing every day. We have scrimmages every Saturday the past couple weeks, which is new to me that I haven't seen do, which I think is really cool because it's that game-like environment. And Coach does a good job of mixing the teams up all the time. So you're playing with all the guys on the court all the time. So you're not just getting used to maybe some guys, and then you never are on the same team as another guy, so you don't understand how to play together. Like, we're getting to the point where we understand how to play with everybody, which I think is a key factor.
When you've got a very experienced team like this one and bringing so many faces in, how do leaders kind of stand out on the team, and who have you noticed so far kind of taking a vocal role in that?
Yeah, this is one of the more interesting teams I've been on in terms of leadership, because kind of like I said before, we're such an older team that I wouldn't say there's every practice there's one guy that is standing out super than the other. It just kind of feels like an older team. People know how to coach themselves or police themselves, and everybody kind of knows what needs to be done every day in practice. Some guys are lead by action, lead by example. I think Chuck and Cario, and I think myself a lot, and a lot of guys like that. Then we got guys that are more vocal. I think Keon's probably the most vocal on the team. He's a big energy guy. And then I think Samet is a leader too by example. This is his first time over in the U.S., so there's a little bit of a language barrier sometimes. But I think he's a leader just by the way he presents himself every day in practice and goes hard.
What's been the strength and conditioning program like? How have you guys adjusted to that? All coming in and learning that new system, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. I mean, a lot of strength coaches, I feel like are all about lift, power. Like it's almost like football lifts, where the thing I really like about BK here, Coach BK, is he understands that it's basketball, and he also listens to the players, and he's very good at understanding what the type of lifts and what everybody needs, and he also keeps track of every day, like how much someone's putting on the court, the stress level. He has these little catapult heart monitors, so like he keeps track of everything and makes sure that we're getting stronger, we're getting better, but at the same time he listens to our bodies too, which I really like.
Anything else?